Yo, let me know if y'all in here, if you can see me. But yo, welcome back to another episode of the 5 levels of dumb. And today, y'all, this episode right here is gonna be a little bit different. As you can see, it's not an upload. We are going live. All right. I'm thinking about going from now on live streaming these, and I'm gonna have guests on as well. But today it's at a different time as well, a little bit earlier than normal. But here we are. We're gonna go over these 5 levels of dumb. And y'all, today these 5 levels are especially dumb. They actually like irked me so much. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with number 5, y'all. And number 5, guys, number 5. This one really upsets me. All right. So Rolling Stone released their top 50 greatest superhero movies of all time. Greatest superhero movies of all time. Look, I'm a big superhero fan, right? I've grown up on them. I watched, the OG Tobey Maguire movies. Ever since then, I've been hooked on superheroes. So I'm pretty passionate about this. So when I saw their top 50 list, and y'all, number 50, they already set the tone. This is gonna be bad, bro. This is gonna be a horrible list with what number 50 was. You already? Number 50, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, y'all, if this was like the 16 release of Justice League, I'd be a little upset. I no, it would make sense. It would make total sense if it was at 50 with the 2016 regular Justice League that was released. That's fine. But Zack Snyder's Justice League was some heat. So the fact that that's a number 50, y'all, it just set the tone for this. But this is normally a political talk show, so it's gonna get political at the end of this list. Watch, we're not gonna go through all 50, but started off on a horrible note. So let's keep it going here. So like numbers 49 through 40, like Ghost Rider, sure, Megamind. Okay, I'm sure there's better movies than this. It's fine. Then we go ahead and get to number 41, y'all. The Avengers. The OG Avengers. You put the OG Avengers movie at number 41 on a list of 50. Beg your pardon? Are you kidding me? Number 41, that movie broke records. That movie set the tone for all that came afterwards. You can't tell me that Avengers 1 is number 41 on any movie list, not just superhero movies, but movie list in general, y'all. It was just stupid. So mad at this. I was just so frustrated going through this list. But y'all, we're gonna go ahead and skip to number 20 because there's a lot of nonsense in between. But number 20, y'all, this Superman Returns, whatever. Like I didn't care too much. Captain America Winter Soldier, great movie, heavily underrated. I think a lot of people would put it here at 18, but me personally, I could argue top 10. But Avengers Infinity War at number 16. Yo, what? Avengers Infinity War. Okay, so this is the first like superhero movie that I've ever seen where the heroes fought the battle. They seemed like they might have had a chance. And in the end, they still lost to Thanos. And Thanos is sitting there with a smile on his face. And you were just like, everyone was like, no, what? What happened? Like, I don't, people argue that Infinity War is better than Endgame. And I understand that argument because it was the first time where the heroes lost. And it's at number 16. Can y'all name 15 movies that are better than Infinity War? 15 superhero movies. Just you could do movies in general, but superhero movies. Name more. Name 15 better ones. I don't think you can. But here we go. Continuing on with this list from 15. Then we got Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, I like that movie. I think that's a solid place for it. Spider-Man, the OG one. It's a really good movie. I don't think it needs to be higher than 14. 14's okay. X-Men Days of Future Past, that's a perfect spot for it. Highly underrated. And then we have Spider-Man freaking Homecoming, the first Tom Holland solo dolo movie, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I totally forgot to go back to the other screen. Yo, guys, this is insane. 12. Spider-Man Homecoming at 12. Y'all, that movie was so average. It was such a average superhero movie. There was nothing really special, nothing specific that made that movie stand out. It was just like meh. Like Tom Holland, don't get me wrong. Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man. He did a great job as Spider-Man. But at number 12, that should have been closer to the 50, 49, 40. Like it should not be in the top 15, top 20 at all. Like not even close, not even a little bit. But number 12, guys, it gets worse. You thought that was bad? It gets worse. All right. Iron Man at 11. Iron Man literally set the tone for the entire MCU. Without Iron Man, bro, none of these superhero movies would have ever came out. None of them would have been recognized as great movies. Iron Man set the tone. It's still good. Like even now, it's still amazing. Like I could argue this is top 5 superhero movies. Maybe not. Maybe it definitely should have reached the top 10 in my opinion. It is heat. All right, so that's another L. Incredibles. I'm not upset about it. Like, say what you want. Incredibles, it was ahead of its time. It was like wholesome, a family-oriented superhero group, a great plot. I think it was really good. They kind of screwed some stuff up with the second one that could have been better, but this is a great movie. I don't know if it's top 10, like not top 10, but it's good. It's good. You could put it in top 20, and I wouldn't have been upset about it. All right, so Incredibles at 10. And we got Wonder Woman 2017. This is a good DC movie, like DCEU movie. This was one of the actual successes. It was solid. Not top 10. Definitely not top 10. Like, not at all. It's not top 10. I don't care who you are. It was a good movie. It's not top 10. So many more MCU movies were better than this movie. Like, it should not be in the place that it's in. Not happy about it. Thor Ragnarok. I'm not upset about this. Great movie. Thor finally got some respect on his name. Like, he was a horribly written character, and Thor Ragnarok literally saved him as a character. Movie was funny. It was good. Not upset about that. Now, The Dark Knight, y'all. This is the one that I know is going to frustrate you guys because The Dark Knight is, like, to so many people, the greatest superhero movie of all time. And, like, I'm not upset about it. Like, number 7, it shouldn't be number 7. It should be higher. Man of Steel, I think someone said where's a Return of the Hide Wolf said where's Man of Steel at? It might have been somewhere between 50 and 20. We skipped a little bit because I don't want to be honest for that long, but so many people would put The Dark Knight at number 1. So I'm like, how on earth did y'all get this for number 7? It's not my favorite superhero movie, but I respect how good it is. Like Heath Ledger as a Joker absolutely killed it. The dynamic between the Joker and the Batman, the Joker exposing the truths about the Batman. It's literally so peak. So in my opinion, it should be a lot higher, like 3 at the lowest. Let's keep it going though. Here we are, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I'm not upset about this. This was a really good movie. I think they had a lot of good things going for it. Like the animation was fire, the story was fire, the characters were just dope. It's a really good movie. It's in some respects, like people hype this movie up so much, like they would say it's number 1 or 2 overall. I'm like 6 is a good spot for it. You could even argue there's movies that should be in front of it, but I think this is like pretty solid. Like it's not horrible. Continuing on, number 5, Superman 1978. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen this movie. Like I've never seen it, so I can't really judge it. But I doubt that it's better than a lot of the other ones that were behind it. But Avengers End Game. Now, Avengers End Game. The conclusion to phase 4, was it? Or phase 3? Whatever that was, all those movies finally came to its end with Avengers End Game. And it was a really good movie. Whether it's better than Infinity War or not, or other movies, you can determine. But I think this is not that bad of a spot for it. 4 is solid, in my opinion. But all right, number 3, Logan. It's a really good movie. Not upset about the placement. It's just solid overall. You can't argue with it. Spider-Man 2, like one of the OG superhero movies that got you into superhero movies to begin with. Like number 2 is the best of the original Spider-Man trilogy. So I can't argue this spot. Do I think there's movies that have come out since that are better? Yes. But because of what this movie did for other movies, I'm not upset about it. Now, y'all, this is the one that gets me, like, number 1 gets me so mad. Because there's one reason. There is one reason, in my opinion, that this movie is number 1. And it's not because it's the best movie. It's not because it's a really good movie. It's just like You're gonna see number one, Black Panther. Black Panther, they're saying, is the greatest superhero movie of all time. Before I start like trashing Black Panther, let me tell you what they did right. Okay. They had an amazing cast, right? The cast was fantastic. Killmonger, T'Challa, all the other side characters, they were great. Every person bodied their role. Great. Cinematography was fantastic. It was really good. I think those are two really good things they had about that. But the plot was mid at best. Like it was okay. Like this was a movie about T'Challa, Black Panther, but it became more of like a Killmonger show, telling these black people, these African people, that they didn't do enough for black people that were slaved away and taken, or to America and whatnot. And I'm just like, it's just kind of the politics of this kind of ruined it for me. It didn't need to be there. Now, if this was just like T'Challa was upset about what Killmonger was upset about what T'Challa's dad did to his dad, I'm okay with that. He's the villain. He's angry. He wants revenge. That's a way better plot. But making this about like you are a selfish black man for not giving your resources to us black people that were slaved away, I'm just like, no. And then they kill him off in the end. Then they kill him off, and I'm just like, he's supposed to be a reoccurring villain. I like Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. If they had a better script, and it wasn't like racially motivated, it would have been so like significantly better, way better movie overall. The only reason I think this movie has like got as much money as it did in the box office is because if you didn't watch this movie, you're racist. Like that's what people would say. Well, if you were a white person, you didn't see it, you're a racist. If you're a black person, you didn't see it, you're a coon. Like that's just how it was. There's at this time period, Trump is president, and everybody's a racist if they don't support black culture, this, that, and the other. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So that's why I think this movie did good, and that's 100% why I think this movie is number one. There's so many movies that I just think are significantly better. So y'all, that is number 5 for the 5 levels like of dumb. Absolutely insane. Should not be there. Very, very upset about that. We're gonna go ahead and just boop right over to number 4. Number 4, y'all. This is number 4 because my roommate Art, he was on here the other day. I'm sure you guys you loved him. He's gonna start a YouTube channel. We're gonna collab a lot, so get used to his face. He was actually supposed to be here today, but he wasn't because some other things came up. But that's all right, y'all. Number 4. We're talking about OnlyFans. Now, this conversation came up because of a TikTok that went viral of this girl named Corinna. I might have that wrong. I'm not entirely sure, but she released, or David Dobrik. She was with David Dobrik, and David Dobrik released her OnlyFans earnings. And y'all, it is absolutely insane. How on earth does somebody make this much money from OnlyFans? This is insane. This is 100% guys' fault too. This is not because she was putting herself out there. This is all the guys that support this girl. Absolutely insane. Why are you doing it? The whole concept of OnlyFans is dumb. What it's become is dumb. But y'all, go ahead and check out this video. If you can't hear it, I'm sorry, but I'll show you the earnings.
This is my friend Corinna. She's kind of had a side hustle going on that we all know about. But look how much she's made. I want everybody at home to please buckle in because this makes me want to fucking vomit. This is
all right, y'all. Take a look at this. One sec. Take a look at these earnings, y'all. What the heck? 600,000 in February, 800,000 in January, 1 million in December, then 900, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, and 2 million. Y'all, are you kidding me? How many millions is that? That is from December to, I think, this month? Millions and millions of dollars just because guys were horny and wanted to see this girl show her stuff, y'all. This makes me like this right here frustrates me so much because it's the only reason she's making that much money is because there's horny guys that can't control themselves. It doesn't make sense. I don't condone pornography. I don't think anyone should watch it. I think studies have proved that watching that is more addictive than hardcore drugs like heroin and whatnot. It's not good for you to watch it. But why on earth are you paying $30, $40, $50, $60 a month to watch a girl shake her stuff in front of a camera, and you're never going to see her, never going to touch her? You're paying $60 a month. You know how high gas prices are right now? You are spending your money on a girl's OnlyFans when gas prices are $10 some places, when food is ridiculously high. You said it's worth it to buy this girl's OnlyFans. Absolutely insane. Absolutely, it doesn't make any kind of sense. People are saying down bad. That's a level of down bad that I can't fathom. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't condone watching it, but it's free. Like, why on earth are you spending $60 a month when you can watch it for free? Don't watch it. Don't recommend it. I don't want you to watch it. That's not me signing off saying you should watch it. But why on earth are you spending that much money? It doesn't make any sense. So I just wanted to go over real quick what OnlyFans, what its, original purpose was, if this will load. It's being unresponsive. We love that. Okay, here we go. So foundings. OnlyFans was launched in November of 2016 as a platform for performers to provide clips and photos to followers for a monthly subscription fee. Tim Stokely founded the company alongside his older brother, Thomas, with 10,000 euros. Oh, what's going on here? Wait a minute. With a $10,000 loan from his father, Guy Stokely. So this is just how it started, whatever. It was just meant to be that. 2 years later, Ukrainian-American businessman Leonid, whatever, the owner of My Cams. Now, y'all, My Cams is a adult like FaceTime thing. It's not good. Don't go to it. So this guy who has that, he bought 75% ownership of OnlyFans, right? And after he did that, immediately when he did that, it became like started to shift over into a platform where girls would start to sell their bodies. And then after people like Cardi B and Bella Thorne, after they took the scene and started selling their stuff, it just exploded from there. And now millions of people across this country and other places are just selling their bodies for like what, $30 a month. I mean, honestly, people, it's not their faults. It's not their faults that they're doing this. It's the guys' faults and girls that want to watch this so bad that are paying 60, 30, 60, whatever dollars a month to watch a girl go naked when you can do that for free. Doesn't make any kind of sense. It is entirely insane. The concept, I'm going to waste my money monthly on a girl when I can do it for free somewhere else. It's insane. It doesn't make any sense. But y'all, that's number 4 on the list. I had to get that off my chest because it is so frustrating. But y'all, number 3, now we're getting into more political stuff. Y'all, this is insane. The stuff that's been trending on Twitter as of late, y'all, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. So recently on Twitter, this thing was tweeting, and I actually have an article from the Washington Post here that I'm about to share with y'all. But on Twitter, there was a tweet, and it was like, vasectomies have gone up like 400%. Now, I don't know the like accuracy of that statement. I don't know if it's entirely true, but far left people essentially are getting vasectomies because of what the Supreme Court has done in can't think of words, but reversing Roe v. Wade, y'all. Look, this is a post from the Washington Post. This is a guy giving his testimony or whatever. So Thomas, not going to pronounce that, always knew he didn't want children. Growing up, guys, can you see this? Just want to make sure y'all are reading with me because it keeps saying like unresponsive. I want to make sure y'all are being able to read this with me. Let me know if you can see this. It looks like we're good. I'm going to keep going. But growing up in Central Florida, he remembers his classmates getting pregnant as early as middle school and had considered getting a vasectomy for the past few years. But after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade on Friday, he rushed to schedule one. He registered Monday for a vasectomy with Doug Stein, a Florida urologist known as the vasectomy king for his advocacy for the procedure. It's something I put on the back burner of my mind until very recently when the Supreme Court's decision happened, said Figueroa, that name, 27, who lives in Tampa. That was basically the triggering factor right here. It pushed my mind to say, okay, I really do not want children. I'm going to get a vasectomy, yada, yada, yada. Basically, him and so many more have done this. So it says right here, this doctor says, Stein said that before Friday, he received 4 or 5 vasectomy requests a day. Since the court's decision was announced, that number has spiked to 12 to 8 requests per a day, y'all. 12 to 8 requests per day. So this is what I'm hearing right now. Far leftists are upset that they can't get vasectomies. So what's their solution? Okay, we're gonna not have kids by getting a vasectomy. This is only a win for those on the right. You hear me? This is only a win for us on the right, because if liberals, woke leftists aren't having children anymore, there is hope for the next generation. Their delusions of this crazy woke LGBTQ inclusivity, all this CRT nonsense, all white people are racist, that ideology won't be passed on to another generation. So I say, hey, praise the Lord, babies are going to be saved. Thank God. Thank God. It's like they think they did something to us. It's like, oh no, vasectomies, they're getting vasectomies. We gotta reverse it again. We gotta bring back abortions. What? Y'all are literally, this is a win. This is a good thing. It's absolutely dumb. This stuff is trending on Twitter right now, y'all. Absolutely insane. It's hilarious. But that's number 3. Now, number two is very close in line with number 3. The difference in these two is just something so minute, but also trending on Twitter is this thing. Girls are going on a sex strike. Oh no, girls are going on a sex strike. Like, literally, it's so funny to me because they're like, you know what we're gonna do because Roe v. Wade is being overturned? We're gonna practice abstinence. Oh my gosh. How horrible. How dare you do that? Wow, we want you to keep having. No, this is what we wanted. We literally are fighting for this. This is absolutely insane. They got us cracking up because this doesn't, we're applauding and cracking up because this doesn't make any sense. Why on earth do you think we're going to be upset that you're not having sex anymore? Thank God. Now the just like the possibility of you getting pregnant and having a child to indoctrinate, that's gone and away with. So praise the Lord. So I have a couple tweets that I saw on Twitter that are just absolutely insane, and I need you guys to see them. If this will load, it's being very unresponsive right now, and we're not happy about that. Load. While that's loading, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to y'all. I'll read some of these comments. Sympathetic response from Ray. Sympathetic response, they'll always take it positively. God be like, oh my goodness, y'all are funny. I want to see how long that'll last. It won't last long. It's just an emotional response right now, and eventually they're gonna be like, they're the ones that were just constantly having sex and aborting children. So it's like, now that they can't have abortions, it's not they're just gonna stop doing it. They're gonna do it. They want to do this. This is insane. It's not gonna stop. This is gonna last maybe a week. Like this is not gonna last very long. But if I can get this up for y'all, load. Let's delete that. All right, y'all. It doesn't want to load. This is crazy. I can basically summarize this for you. There's a girl that posted on Twitter, and actually, I might be able to just pull it up on my phone right here. Look at that. Look at that. That's perfect. Okay. So I'm going to read this for you. I'm sorry you're not going to be able to see it on the screen with me. My Twitter on my computer is being very unresponsive. But we got this from the Woman Warlord Enterprises, LLC. And y'all, I sacrificed liking these girls' tweets so that I can find them again. I'm going to unlike immediately. But she posted twice. She's actually posted like 30 times today. And all her, stuff is absolutely insane. She said this. First tweet. Black, brown, red, and yellow men, please support our strategic sex strike. No sex or romantic relationships with white male descendants of our colonizers and enslavers until they take meaningful action to disseminate the corrupt system. After all, more put for you. Yo, it's just insane to me. Like, you're so out of touch with just American people, like white people. Like, they're not who you think they are. A majority of white people. I'm sure you're gonna be able to find a handful of racists out there who actually have that mentality, that mindset. But first of all, Woman Warlord Enterprises LLC, you got 2 likes on your comment. Nobody's gonna look at your tweet and be like, "Oh, okay, this woman said we can't have sex with white people. We're gonna stop." It's not gonna happen. It's literally so stupid. She made another tweet. She said, "White woman, this strategic sex strike is the key to your redemption and salvation." Excuse, yo, what? This is the key to your redemption and salvation. So I'm sorry, dear white people, you still have to apologize for what your ancestors did. I'm so sorry you were born white. So you can't control that. I'm sorry you can't control what race you were born, but this is the key to your redemption and salvation. My lord, so crazy. She says, with your help, we can crush white male supremacy by using the power of femininity and WAP. If you listen to Cardi B, you know what that is, which few men can resist. It's time to stand up and the white male patriarchy. I'm just, guys, I'm like, I'm baffled. I'm literally just baffled. I'm like, please follow through with this sex strike. Please follow through with these vasectomies if you're like a far leftist, because you cannot be a parent. You don't deserve to have children. I think it's a right to have a child. You should not have that right with the ideology that you have, because you are going to push these insane woke ideas on your children. Let them be kids, y'all. That's another thing that's fresh me. It's like they can't be kids. We need to force politics down their throat, insane ideologies down their throat all the time. It's absolutely insane. I'm gonna look at some comments. We got Me Too times. From what I'm seeing, there's more black racists than white racists. I can attest to that, because every single day on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, I got a bunch of black people calling me a traitorous coon, Uncle Tom, all the like slurs that you can think of. That's all I get. And I guess technically you can't be racist, but it's like, it's just rude. Absolutely, you can't be racist to your own race because it's superiority in one's race over another. That's like the technical definition of racism. So it's just rude. Absolutely insane. Doesn't make any sense. We got from Dunson. She is going hard on ignorance. Racist Cardi B LMAO. Caleb, good morning from Japan. Welcome from Japan. What in the world? We're from Texas. Hey, so glad you could join us from Japan. That's awesome. What's WAP? Come on, y'all. Someone explain to him what WAP is. I'm not gonna say it out here on my show. I'm not trying to get demonetized. Good afternoon from America. Good afternoon, everyone. So glad you guys could be in here. And y'all, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button before we move on to number 1, which y'all, number 1. I need you guys to see this. So I got to get my thing to be more responsive. But y'all, number 1 is absolutely insane. And before we get to number 1, I'm just going to shout out to my man, Mike Lindell. Y'all, Mike is a conservative patriot. He's been going around the country trying to wake up America to the truth. He's been holding these symposiums, trying to trying to wake people up to the fact that there was election fraud. He has proof. He has evidence. This dude is legit. So y'all can support a conservative-owned business right now if you just go to mypillow.com. Enter in promo code SmithBros for 66% off. 66. That is a great deal. 66% off. That's insane. But y'all, you can support a conservative-owned business. He's actually trying to fight for America like all of you. So y'all go to mypillow.com, enter in promo code SmithBros for 66% off. That's insane. But y'all, number 1. This is absolutely insane, y'all. Number 1 right here. We're going to click on this. It just opened up. Praise God, y'all. Oh my goodness. This lady, this senator, I believe. Let me just pull it up for y'all. Let me share screen so y'all can see this with me, because this is insane. All right. Here we go. An article from the Daily Mail. Democrat Rhode Island state senator, 28 years old, is slammed for posting a video of herself twerking upside down and encouraging people to vote for her. Now, y'all, I'm like, listen, I am not I'm not judging anybody for twerking, for just simply twerking alone. Listen, y'all could do whatever you want. It's the fact that you're twerking for votes. It's like this. Why on earth would I want to see a senator twerking and think to myself, yeah, yeah, this is the person that I want to have stay in office. This person right here, I trust them to make decisions for our country. Like that's not the mentality I'm gonna have thinking about that. And y'all, I can't pull up this video. Oh, it's being so annoying, y'all. I'm gonna link it down below because you guys need to see this. If you haven't, look up. Her name is Tiara Mack. Tiara Mack, this senator. She's young, and she on the 4th of July decided to twerk and ask people to vote for her. It doesn't make any sense. I don't trust that. Like I don't trust you to help make decisions for our country. When you're like trying to bribe your voters by showing your junk. It's so ridiculous. And I know people are gonna be like, Trump's not like a classic clean cut politician. Like he's just as bad as her. And it's like, like Trump wasn't perfect. Trump wasn't like, clean cut or whatever, but he also wasn't trying to bribe people for votes. And that's the difference here. It's not a fact that you're twerking, because you can do whatever the heck you want. Like, I'm not going to stop you. Do whatever you want in your own time. But when you're trying to like promote your body to influence elections, that's when it's like, okay, that's going too far. That's absolutely insane. It doesn't make sense. It's like very obvious what you're doing. So it's like insane. Trump, no, like we got first name, last name. Trump wasn't that bad. He honestly wasn't. I'm like, Trump would say stuff that he shouldn't have said. He definitely went too far on real things. Trump was not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but what he actually did for the country spoke louder than all the ridiculous nonsense the left would constantly spew about him on a daily basis, y'all. This is absolutely insane. This is absolutely dumb. If you have the opportunity to vote for a senator in Rhode Island, do not vote for Tiara Mack. That is me saying do not vote for her, because I would not trust someone that is going to bribe their body for votes. But y'all, yeah, Twitter is a nightmare right now, done son. It's absolutely insane. Jonathan says senator throwing that is better than Trump. Senator throwing that means nothing influencing is the wrong taking on your bro. It's like, so you're saying it's not that serious or whatever, but like, how many people are gonna see that and be like, okay, she's dope, she's cool, she can make decisions for me? And it's like, if you're not into politics, right? Because this is not about reaching intellectual people. It's not gonna reach intellectual people that are gonna make decisions based on the policies and what they're gonna like try to push through America, right? People that pay attention to that aren't gonna see that and be like, oh, okay, this is the person I'm going to vote for. This is for the people that don't think, the people that just vote because it's their right to vote or because they feel like they have to. They see someone like her, they're like, oh, I can relate to that person because I want to throw myself back on 4th of July too. Or like, oh, she's bad, she's hot, I'll vote for her. It's reaching those people. It's 100% bribing. I think it's that serious. I don't think you should like promote your body for votes. It's not cool. It's not okay. And that's very inappropriate. So that's why I think this is deserving of the #1 spot in the levels of dumb, y'all. But guys, we have had a fun time here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend one last time. Smash that like button, y'all. If you want to support the channel, all the ways you can do that are down below in the description. And y'all, one more time, I just want to give credit where credit is due. Mike Lindell is a true patriot of this country, y'all. And if you want to support him, you can go to mypillow.com, enter in promo code SmithBros for 66% off. Yo, deal of a lifetime. Right now, if you just go to mypillow.com, enter in promo code SmithBros, you can support him. And y'all, thank you guys so much for tuning into the live. Appreciate you guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.